TNT's Falling Skies. It's a Steven Spielberg produced show, as you may or may not know. Also, MarkVerheiden, also one of the producers. It is really good sci-fi. If you haven't checked it out, you need to get to TNT and do it fast. It's already been picked up for a second season, and there are 2 more episodes left for the first season. Stars Noah Wyle, Will Patton, Cunningham Colin, or I should say Colin Cunningham. I'm thinking of the way it is on his Twitter page. Anyway, Falling Skies, great sci-fi. If you haven't checked it out, you should. Also, if you have not seen the episode that aired on Sunday, the part 2 of episode 6, Sanctuary, cut away now because there are going to be spoilers in this review. So, fair warning. If you have not already seen episode 6, part 2, Sanctuary, now is the time to cut away. Okay? Okay. Such a good episode. All the fans were really anticipating this one because each episode of Falling Skies has been better than the last. They just keep getting better and better and better. I feel like I don't know, it's my mission to tell people, watch this show, because some people who don't consider themselves sci-fi fans aren't taking to it right away. If you are a sci-fi fan, you've liked it from the beginning, but for those who are not, it usually takes about the 3rd or 4th episode before people really get into it. Now on to episode 6. As you know, the Skitters and the mechs have been kidnapping the human children of the resistance fighters. There's been an invasion of aliens on the Earth, and the humans have been trying to have some normalcy in their life. They're trying to relocate their kids. Some of the kids have been kidnapped by Skitters. Skitters are kind of like an organic tool. They kind of look like spiders, but they're kidnapping the kids, putting a harness on their back, and making them do their bidding. So, some of the kids have been returned to their parents, some not. They're still looking for some. The mechs are these huge mechanical beings. They're like the size of a building, and they are also armed with multi-powered, high-powered weapons. So, one of the humans has become a traitor. He has been handing off the kids to the Skitters, unbeknownst to his fellow humans. This guy's plan finally unravels. The kids are rescued, and it's really dramatic. It's a lot of bonding between Tom, who's the main character, played by Noah Wyle. Lots of good bonding scenes between him and his sons. Lots of community going on. There's a doctor. There's a pre-med student. There's a guy named Pope, who's a bit of a renegade. He's kind of a badass, but he also turns out to be a good guy in the end. He's helping rescue the kids, taking names, and no prisoners. Also, Captain Weaver, who everybody thought was cold and heartless, turns out not so much. He reveals that he is the father of 2 daughters. We still don't know whether or not his daughters are alive or missing, or if they were killed in the early invasion. He helps a mom who is in labor with a breech birth. Mom Sarah and baby Charlotte, alive, well, doing fine, thanks to Captain Weaver and his assist with the breech birth. And also, Ben, one of Tom's sons, still not sure where he fits in. He had been kidnapped by the Skitters. He's torn between his loyalty to his siblings and his dad and the rest of the community, and just where does he fit in with the Skitters. And there was another kid who was kidnapped at the same time, Ricky. He is more falling in line with the Skitters. He doesn't consider himself human most of the time, and he's trying to pull Ben into his way of thinking, that humans are not what he should be linking himself with. Ricky's dad gets killed by one of the human traitors because he finds out that Clayton is the guy who's kidnapped the kids on behalf of the Skitters and the other aliens, but Clayton's plan is found out, and when he finds out that Mike, Ricky's dad, has found out, he kills him. Like I said, spoilers, beware. But all is not lost, because Tom, Di, Captain Weaver, and the rest of the Resistance crew have come to the rescue of the kids. They have found where they were being held, have rescued them, and Clayton gets his just reward. Bye-bye, Clayton. You messed with the wrong guy. Papa Smurf Tom got cojones. You better recognize. And let's see, what else? Oh, the stars of the show, many of them are on Twitter. I'll post that information at the bottom of this YouTube post, and you can go on to Twitter, tweet with them. They're very generous about getting back to the fans. It's almost like having Comic-Con on your laptop, because they're very generous about getting back to the fans, letting them know what's happening with the characters, letting them know what's next on the show, and lots of good stuff coming from them, so don't miss it. Falling Skies airs on TNT's Sundays, 10, 9 Central. Check it out. You'll be glad you did.